Hey guys, how you doing? So this is basically an opening we're going to be doing. So we've got a full booster box of Battle Styles, Sun Shield Battle Styles. So if you did look back on one of the posts I put out was a post on the community tab saying that one of my orders was cancelled. So that order was a full case of Battle Styles Build and Battle pre-release kits. So that was unfortunately cancelled. So I got the money back, and so instead of doing that, I'll put a post out on a couple of Facebook groups asking people what they had in stock, and one guy got back to us and he had a Battle Styles booster box, and I also bought a Shining Fates ATB as well, which we'll be doing in a later video. But for this video, because I haven't done a big opening for a while, we're going to open up this entire Battle Styles booster box in this one video. So 36 packs of one video, so straight away we're going to open up the entire box. So no two-part or three-part this time, we're going to open up the entire box in this video. So let's get this started. So this is a little quick look at the box for you. So if you have never opened a booster box before and you're thinking about getting one, make sure it's got these Pokeball symbols on it. Another thing is look out for is make sure that the seal is nice and tight, and that this goes straight up the middle and straight down the middle. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do reseals of them at the minute, and especially because of the quality control not being as good, people are getting away with getting resealed booster boxes, and a lot of people are unfortunately getting scammed. Another thing to look out for is that if you look at the top here, if this is completely sealed, then it's got a good chance of being a proper one. If these have all been punched out, then there's a chance that it could have came from a box that had already been opened. But you can just literally just pop it like that, and then it'll stay sealed, depending on what's been put on top of it, whether it was the bottom of the box. But anyways, though, we're going to get in this pack now. So it's, if you have been collecting Pokemon cards for a while, you will know what to look out for when buying booster boxes, especially because a lot of people these days like to keep boxes sealed and they don't end up opening them, and then maybe years later they might sell it to someone still sealed, and that person might decide to then open it, and then they find out that it's actually a resealed product, and then by then it's too late. They're to hunt down the person for the money back. But anyways, this one I'm pretty confident is genuine non-resealed box. So these packs look fantastic. Right, just going to stack these up here. So these are the artworks. You've got both versions of Urshifu, you've got Tyranitar, and you've got Empoleon. So they're the three artworks that you get in this collection. Let's go. These are actually really cool because I've had them in the car. I forgot to bring them in from outside and I got them. So obviously another thing to look out for as well is to make sure they're all in order. So you should always have a code at the back, and then when you go 1, 2, 3, 4, it should always then land with an NG card. If you get some every now and then, you might get a product that's not like that, but generally all of the regular ones that haven't been resealed have the correct order, and it's always reverse, and then there's always the rare at the end. So that was just a regular pack. Again, if you haven't already done so as well, consider hitting that subscribe button. Leave a like, leave a comment. I would love to hear your feedback. Right. Dottler, Indeedee, Croagnaut, Shinx, Gallagher, Spank, Bronzor, Single Strike, T-Peg, Reverse Golbat, and it's a Marowak non-holo. I've not actually looked into much of this set for the playability of which cards. There is a full art Tyranitar that I have seen that's in this set, which is probably the card that I want the most out of this entire set. Is definitely that full art Tyranitar. I'll stick a picture up for it now. If you've never seen it before, it is a fantastic looking card, and it is for me the nicest card in this expansion. Baltai, Mr. Mime, format this, we've got a Sandaconda, It's the first holo I've got. It's a Meowstic, so it's a holo. It's not the best pull, but it is a holo rare. Also, let me know if you guys get anything from the codes. If you manage to pull something when you go out on the codes, because what it is, when you get the codes for the online game, you don't get an exact copy of the pack that it comes from. It is just a random pack that is generated in the game that you get. Oh, that's quite a nice Congleur. There's some really nice looking cards in this set. Actually, even some of the commons and uncommons are really like really nice looking cards. I'll probably slow it down a little bit and we'll have a look at some of these other cards in a bit more detail, because this is actually the first time opening Battle Styles on this channel. So we've got Steel Energy, we've got a Honchkrow, looks very nice. There's this Pokemon going to be put to sleep. Seadra, very nice. Weeping Bell, looks like a artwork done like on a computer. Spearow, looks quite nice. Got a Knitted Zubat, got a Cubone, Frillish, Blipbug. You can see the actual gym from the Kubu expansion in the Sword and Shield. If you haven't played the game, this is the gym that you go to on the first downloadable content. And this is a reverse rare, so you've got Luxray, Rapid Strike, Luxray, a little star at the bottom telling you that's a rare, and you have a Victory Bell. Well, that there, it's a fantastic looking card actually. I love Luxray as a Pokemon as well, and this artwork is amazing. Like, sometimes I actually prefer the reverse rares over the holos, just because I like the look of the energy like symbol over the card. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Right, so we have water, we've got a Gurdurr, we've got a Durant. Camping gear, looks very nice. We've got a what's that called again? Play-Doh, like the Play-Doh form, like Sizzlipede, Baltai, Timber. We've got a Corphish, Kansen. We've got an Aegislash reverse rare again, another reverse rare, very nice. Ooh, it's a Victini Vigs. That's like the first big real pull I've had there so far. Just put that one on one side. So a bit of a slow start on this one. Of course, it is a booster box, so you would expect to get at least one secret rare out of the one booster box. At least that's what I hope anyway. There is actually a Rapid Strike and a Gold Energy version of that card, which is one of the secret rares. Looks really good. There's a gold level ball, which I think looks fantastic. Speoink. We've got a Bisharp, and it's a Salazzle. Oh, almost missed that pack. It was amongst all of the rubbish. Let's have a look. We have Steel, we have Grumbig, we have Energy Recycler, Gurdurr, Formantis, Remoraid, Rapid Strike, Spearow, we have a Parshu from the Cherry, Reverse Anaconda, and ooh, it's an Empoleon V Rapid Strike. Let's have a look, just a regular half-art version, as long as this Pokemon is in the active spot. Your opponent's basic Pokemon and play have no abilities, except for Pokemon with a rule box. Pokemon V, Pokemon GX, etc. have rule boxes. Alright, so that's what it means. Rule box. I've never heard of rule box before. Let me know if you've ever heard of that term before. Rule box. Guessing it must mean like abilities or stuff at the. Oh no, it must be that at the bottom. V rule, so it's got V rule and GX rule, VMAX rule, so anything with a rule box, that must be what that means. Oops, yeah, beaten well. I don't know if there's any amazing rares in this set, to be honest. I've not actually looked into that. If there's any amazing rares in it. There has been amazing rares in the last few sets, obviously. Don't know if there's any in these ones. Corfish, Salandit, Rollycolly, we got a Gilliger, and we have a Stone Jonah single strike. I've still got plenty of packs left to go. Right, Fire Energy, that's the first time I've actually had a Fire Energy. There isn't a Charizard in this set, I don't think. Gargoyle, Pignite, we've got a Fan of Waves, Rapid Strike, item card, Rapid Strike, Remoraid, Cubone, Pawniard, we've got our Single Strike Houndour, Level Ball, there's a gold version of this card which looks amazing. Ooh, it's a Single Strike Hollow Emboar. Fighting Fury Stance, your single strike Pokemon attacks do 3 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. It's quite a good card, that. This is of course a stage 2 card, so it might be a little bit hard to get on the field. Right, so I've had a couple of hits, a couple of hollows, a couple of not hollows actually, a couple of V's. Tower of Waters, Karina's Focus, draw cards and we have 6 cards in hand, that's pretty good, surprised it's supported them. Cherubi, Horsey, that Horsey artwork looks amazing actually, they've got all of the islands in the background, the water looks fantastic, it's really high definition on that one. Even that Lickitung, like some of the artworks like just these uncommons that people just flick through and don't bother looking at them, like I think they're amazing, some of these artworks. We've got a reverse Phoebe, and we've got a Vixvillian, regular non-holographic rare. Right. Code for you guys. We have Steel, we've got Single Strike, Style Mustard. Bruno's, there's a full art Bruno card, which to be fair I really want, because like my favourite Pokemon are fighting types. So like any like sort of fighting type trainer, like I'd love to get them. There's a rainbow rare version of it as well. Ooh, that's slow. The Galarian Slowbro looks fantastic actually. He's like, get off my hand. Splattering poison, both Pokemon are now poisoned. This Pokemon is unaffected by special instant attack does 120 more. Alright, so you basically poison yourself and then your attack after that will do 220 damage. Wow, that's really good. Come on, must be something good coming up, has to be. We've got another Dottler, we've got Indeedee, so like a, what do you call them, teacup in the background. Cognaut, Gligar, Electabuzz, Bellsprout, Bronzo, Murkrow, ooh, it's a Brookish, and a Jellicent. Like, this on obviously the card version, this type was 10 damage for each water energy attached to it, which is not very good. Go against that Jellicent on the Pokemon Sword and Shield, like, Switch game, it's like an absolute beast takedown. Its defense is just phenomenal. Like, it's always amazed me, like, you get like some like really strong like Pokemon in the anime and really strong Pokemon in the game, but then when it comes to TCG, the card versions of them are sometimes they're not really that good, and other times you get ones that aren't good but are good on TCG. It's just really strange the way they've done it, especially with like likes of Mew. Like with Mew, like he's meant to be one of the strongest Pokemon ever created, which is why they created Mewtwo from him. But there's never been like a really like powerful, high-powered like Mew card. But there's always been high-powered Mewtwo cards. Never understood that. But you get Mew in the game, and he's a really good like Pokemon to use. He has like really high attack power. I never understood that, to be honest. Let's go. Steel, Heat Morpher this time. Fearow, we're going to Escape Rope, Cherubi, Minfu, Silicodra, Mr. Mime again. Just reverse Remoraid Rapid Strike. And never had Stone Jonah. Right. How many packs we got? We've still got a big stack of packs there, so come on. This one has to contain a full art. Come on. Come on, full art. Any full art. I love my full art trainers. Come on, full art. Of course, there is the Urshifu VMAX, which is probably one of the best cards in this expansion. Reverse Artillery, is it a reverse rare? It is a reverse rare. Oh, it's a hollow, it's a colossal hollow. It looks really weird, that one. Like, Silver Pine Beach, energy touches Pokemon is 9 damage. Like all of the other ones I've been doing have been good lately. Like these last ones have really been the best, to be honest. Maybe all the good packs are at the bottom. Or maybe I've had a really bad booster box. Okay, Charcoal, Pignite, Fan of Waves, Silicobra, Frillish, Houndour, Scatterbug, Onedge, Mantis, and oh, it's the Tyranitar. It's not the one I want on about. This is the half art version, but it is the same card. It's just a different artwork. But I want the full art artwork because the full art artwork looks absolutely amazing. But right, next pack. So yes, that Tyranitar. I love Tyranitar. It's one of my favourite Pokemon. Like, I've never actually had a shiny Tyranitar card before. I think they actually made that many. There has been shiny Tyranitars before in the past, but like whenever the last few shining Pokemon that have came out, none of them have been Tyranitar, which is really strange because like I think he's a really good shiny. It's like a gold and purple sort of shiny. I think it's a really like unique variant. Alright, Lightning, Single Strike Mustard, Bruno again, Bacteria, Ponyard, Timber, T-Pig, Glanmeow, we've got a Bouffalant reverse, and then Licky. Oh, this booster box has been a bit disappointing, to be honest. If I'm totally honest with you, it's not been the best one that I've opened before. Come on. Need to get something good. Okay, I think I've seen something in the back of this one. I think it must be a good pack. Good. We've got Durant. We've got Camping Gear. We've got Slowpoke, Yampa, Murkrow, Salandit, Bellsprout, Reverse Fearow, and ooh, it's a Tapu Koko V. Right. There's always a Tapu Koko in this set. I don't know why. Like the last few sets ever since Sun and Moon introduced Tapu Koko is one of the legends. He's been in every single expansion like ever since. There's always a Tapu Koko. There's been about, is that the second variant of Tapu Koko's V already? Different attacks, different abilities. Remoraid, Onix, Malwai, Corphish, and another Galarian Slowbro. Right. Next pack. We have Fire, Experience Share, Burgly, Tower of Darkness, Rollicoli, Chimichurro, Onix. Onix looks really good, like just lying down all coiled up. Sizzlipede, Glanmeow, Reverse T-Pig, and it's a Rapid Strike Falling. Rapid Strike Squad. It is attacked as 20 damage for each of your Rapid Strike Pokemon play. Not bad. What about? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm just over halfway. Still got a few packs left, still got a chance to redeem this, open into something good. Come on. I want a full art, I want at least one full art. I was hoping for 2 or 3 full arts, to be honest. We've got Scroll of Screwing, Furious Anger, Spioink, Mr. Mime, Scatterbug, Yamper. It's a reverse. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's a full art, yes! It is a full art Empoleon V. Yes, it's a really nice looking card, this one. Oh, just look at that. It's got a bit of a centering set you off from top to bottom and right to left. It's not the best centering. You can see how it's really thin on this side. Now it's a lot thicker on the blue on this side, so it's definitely not a 10. It goes higher or lower there. So the centering is actually pretty bad, to be honest, but that is a fantastic looking card. It's definitely the best pull so far, the only full art so far, but absolutely amazing looking card. Oops, stuck on the floor. Right, water. Spiwa, Gliscor, we've got Bruno, Corphish, Salandit, Rollicol, Esper, Shinx. Ooh, it's a reverse Emboar rare, and it's a Victreebel. Right. Come on, we've got to have at least another full art. I want to know a full art, or I definitely want at least one secret rare as well. Cheryl, BB, Rapid Strike Energy, Mankey, Malwire, Fomantis, Remoraid, Spearow. Ooh, it's reverse mustard this time. And wait a minute. Oh, yes! That is amazing. Actually, that is one of the best cards in the whole set. I have to double check. I'm not sure if there's. I think there is this version and there is a rainbow version as well. This is the non-secret version, but that is probably one of the best cards in the whole set. Urshifu VMAX single strike. You got beat down for 100. And you have 330 HP. Discard all energy from this card. This card's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. That is actually not that good of an attack. You've got to discard all the energy. Again, centering is bad. It's really bad, the centering, but it's a really nice looking card. I love that card. Actually, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with that one. Actually, I was hoping to get that one. There is the obviously that's the single strike version. There is the rapid strike version of him as well. Come on, on a roll now. Come on, make it 2 packs in a row. Yes, come on, make it 2 in a row. I really hope you get that that energy card that's in gold. It was like just before being like a fighting energy card. Like I love fighting Pokemon. It's always the type of deck that I always try to make. So this Battle Styles expansion, even though it's not the best expansion in terms of chase cards and valuable cards, for me, the type of cards that are in it are the ones that I really want to get. There's like a really nice gold version of the energy card, which I really want to get. And oh, wait a minute, this is it. This is the card. This is the single strike energy gold secret rare card, which is, to be honest, it's again, why is the centering so bad? It's always right to left. It's not very good. But just that card there, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Like, oh, this is fantastic. Like, what does it do? This card can only be attached to a single strike Pokemon. If this is attached to anything else other than the single strike Pokemon, discard the card. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides fighting and dark energy, but provides only 1 energy at a time, and the attack of the Pokemon this card is attached to does 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So that's what it really does. It does dark and fighting, so it's pretty much it's designed for Urshifu, because there is a dark and fighting version and there is a water and fighting version, depending on which one it is that you do. Which I think that's what it is. I'm not sure if that's the same in the game. I know that's the same for the Pokemon in the Switch game. But that's an amazing little card. Really happy with that one. The Centering has put me off a little bit, but I probably would still get that one graded just to have it like in a slab to just to have in my collection. Because it wouldn't really matter to me the grade if it was a 9 or a 10. Obviously, yes, it would be nice to have a 10, but just to have it in a slab, but just for my own collection would be great. I wouldn't actually be looking to sell it. So even if it came back as an 8, but Centering is probably the least one out of the least concerned one out of all of the grading areas, because Centering you can't actually like improve on it. It can't be like made worse over the time. The condition of the card is like the Centering is always this the way it's going to be. It's never going to get any better. It's never going to get any worse than the way it is when you first get the card. Obviously, corners, surface, edges, all that sort of stuff can be damaged, and the grade can go down, like based on any damage on the card. But Centering can never be damaged because it's just always going to stay the same. It's probably the hardest grade to get out of 10. Would probably be the Centering. Micro, Horsey, Cherubi. Oh, it's a regular reverse single strikes. We've got all of them now, and then we've got Center Scorch for the rare. Right, so we have we've got 8 packs left. So we've had 28, we've got 8 to go. Right, I want another full art though. We've had a secret rare, and we've had one full art, a couple of V's and a bunch of hollows, but I'd really love another full art just to finish it off. And I'd love it for it to be Bruno. I just love that Bruno full art card, which I think looks amazing. Reverse Grand Meow, and it's the single strike regular Urshifu. That can go with the card now. So if I ever did want to make a deck, there you go. We've got both of them from the same booster box. That is fantastic. Single strike Urshifu. Right, so we've got Psychic, Indeedee we do, Phoebe. Ooh, the Carvine Rapid Strike. I think that's the first time we've had that one. Houndour Rapid Single Strike, Scatterbug, Hornedge, Gligar, Electabuzz, Reverse Malwai, and Aegislash non-hollow. I don't know why I was saying non-hollow. I don't even know if there's even like a hollow version of that card. I feel like every time there's a rare that's not a hollow, or better, I'm like non-hollow. Water. Desert Fish, we got Bofflin. We got an Urn, we got Electabuzz, Valtoy, Gligar, Salander, Bronzor. Ooh, an Entei. Has to be a rare, yeah, it's a rare. Oh, it's a Primeape as well, but Entei, wow. Entei reverse. I didn't even know this card was in this set. Looks fantastic. Right, let's have a look, see what happens. Right, Darkness, Tool Jammer, Gliscor, Timber, T-Pig, Glameow, Silicobra, Frillish, it's a reverse Mankey, and it's a hollow Steelix. Right, so we have Leaf, Fever, Grumpig, Scroll of Scrawn, Scatterbug, Goodluck, T-Bone, T-Pig, Hornedge, Dotlar Reverse, Victory Bell. Come on, we've only got 3 packs left. I really want that full art Tyranitar. I really do. Let's see. Fighting Energy, Indeedee, Phoebe again, Carvine, Bellsprout, Mienfoo, Yampa, Glanmeow, Corphish Reverse, Luxio. It's the hollow Entei this time, wow. That's actually a nice looking card. Alright, last 2 packs. Actually, this last pack, one of these packs is the Tyranitar, I'm going to do that pack last. It's not going to make a difference to what's in it, but just for that card being the one that I want and one in the artworks being Tyranitar for the last pack, I would like to just use the Tyranitar artwork for the last pack. 2 Jammer, Golbat, Gliscor, Glanmeow, Slowpoke, Yampa, Murkrow, cards fallen, Salandit, Reverse Spearow, Licky, right. So we have 1 pack left, unless there's more underneath all these empty packs. I don't think there is. We've got 1 pack left, and it is a Tyranitar artwork. So I really want that Tyranitar full art. It's just like a really nice looking card. It's like it's been taken from like an episode of the anime. Alright. I don't get it. Well, maybe it's where I get some more Battle Stars in the future, but I've got no idea what it's going to be like later on. Whether I'm going to get any more Battle Stars later on, it just depends on what gets included in different collection boxes and stuff, because I'll probably not be able to get. Here we go. Mr. Rhyme. Probably not be able to get any more booster boxes, because they are quite hard to get a hold of at the moment. But anyways guys, that is it for today, so I hope you enjoyed this opening. Hope you leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. I think we had a bit of a hit and miss, but we managed to get 1 full art and 1 secret rare, so that's not too bad at all. We did obviously get both Urshifu Single Strike and Urshifu Stringless Strike VMAX as well. Anyways guys, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.